So these are the text messages between Gypsy's neighbor / friend, Aleah. I'm not going to say her last name because, she has her own life. I don't want people looking her up. But if you know, you know. The first text starts out with Gypsy messaging Aleah on Facebook Messenger on October the 12th, 2014, which is the October before the murder that happened in June. So the messages start out, "Hey Aleah, it's Gypsy. How have you been? Is that your baby?" Aleah responds back, "Hey girl, I'm good. How are you? I've missed you." And then Aleah says, "LOL, no, I wish," talking about her asking if that was her baby. "It's my best friend's. Her name is Charlie." Gypsy says, "I'm great. This is my personal account. My mom is still overprotective, so she don't know about this account. LOL. Anyways, I'm doing great. Still live at my house. It's pink now. I've often wondered how you've been after you left home." Aleah says, "I saw. It's super cute. Does your mom hate me? Ditto. I've wanted to stop by, but I wasn't sure how your mom felt about me anymore." Gypsy goes on to say, "But also, I was wondering, I heard rumors that when we were friends, you was making fun of me behind my back, so I stopped being your friend. Is that true? My mom and I didn't like you after these rumors came out." Aleah says, "No, never once did I make fun of you, Gypsy. I cared and still care more for you than I have ever cared for my sisters. I've never even whispered one negative thing about you or your mother." Now, there's kind of a skip here. I don't know if there's one missing or if this one is out of place, but we're just going to read it anyhow. "We all go through times like that," says Aleah. "I hope she's understanding. How old are you these days? And what about him? How did you two meet? Aw, I'm sorry to hear about your loss, but Sweetie Pie sounds like a real cutie. How are you and your mother? And your health? How are things going with all of that? Been on any exciting adventures?" Gypsy says, "It's going to take me time, LOL. I'ma go eat, and I'll be back on later, LOL." Aleah says, "LOL, okie dokie, enjoy." Gypsy says, "Thanks." Gypsy says, "Okay, now to catch up. I'm 18. Now, side note here, Gypsy was well aware of her age at this time, so she's lying to Aleah about her age. "Nick, my boyfriend, is 24. We met on a Christian singles site, and what made me fall for him was when I told him I'm in a wheelchair and I've got medical issues, and I was bracing myself for him to be like other guys. I was expecting him to either pity me or say, 'Oh, goodbye,' but his response was, quote, 'I don't care about that. You're an angel in my eyes and you're perfect,' end quote. That melted my heart. And after 3 days of talking, something just connected. We started being a couple a few days later, and in the first year was fantastic, but we had a bit trouble with his exes wanting to break us up, so we agreed we just won't talk to them. We rarely ever argue. If we do, it's because I'm being insecure and downing myself. I get that way during my period, so he knows to be extra sensitive, LOL. But he's the kind of man that is like unreal kind and romantic. There's a reason why my profile pic is Cinderella and the prince, because he calls me Queen Blessing and I call him King Charming. We are that couple that always shows PDA, and people are like, y'all are too cute, LOL. We have talked about marriage, and he plans on popping the question sometime in 2016. And we want the wedding date to be in December of 2017. So if all goes good, smiley face emoji, we want a snow wedding in a gazebo with red and white roses. And we even plan children names. If we have a son, he will be named after Nick. So Nicholas Paul Godejean Jr. And if a girl, Gabriella Gypsy Godejean. Smiley face. So we are very serious. We say we aren't dating, we are courting, because we are both Catholic Christians. Anyways, my health has been stable. They found out I have a chromosome deletion. That's why all the medical issues, but I'm a fighter. Winky face. I'll be okay. My mom's health has gotten worse over the years. She's got diabetes, heart problems, glaucoma, in parentheses, affects eye vision, liver disease, kidney failure, Parkinson's disease. So she's trying to still keep up, but we had to stop doing the newsletter, and we have only had 3 movie nights this year and only 1 last year. She just had kidney surgery for kidney stone removal. She is getting better from that, but lots have changed here in the neighborhood. Lots of the people that lived here are gone now, like Sean and his little boy, John, as well as Mr. Jason, and she just goes on to talk about things going on in her neighborhood, talking about 45-year-olds that are creepy with 18 and 19-year-olds. You can pause and read the screenshot for yourself. So Gypsy goes on to say, as for my mom and my relationship as mother and daughter, it's gotten better after the rough patch I went through. I rebelled a lot against her, so it put a strain on our relationship. But slowly, we got that love back, but still rebuilding trust. As for adventures, we went to Disney World and Universal Studios in 2012. It was awesome. Then in 2013, we went to Cape Cod because I was nominated and won 5 awards for being a positive role model for children with medical issues. And I'm still doing public speaking. I love it. Let's see. Oh, and the best news, Mom and I are going to Disney World again in January. But guess what? We are also going to the Harry Potter park. And get this, at the same time the Harry Potter celebration will be going on, I will be having dinner with actors from the cast. I think Daniel Radcliffe will be there too. Okay, so tell me everything that's been going on with you. And things I'm into these days, I love the Hunger Games movies. I'm reading the Mortal Instruments book series, and I'm still homeschooled. Doing good on that. All A+. Please remember, this is the October before she murdered her mother, and she has always said that she didn't have schooling, yet here she is reading all of these, not easy read book series. So did you just magically learn to read one day, Gypsy? Like, how did that happen? I also got rebaptized because I wanted to be saved after my little acting out in 2011, aka when she shot her mother 10 times with a BB gun and threatened her with a dagger, as quoted in her book by her. Okay, that happened in 2011, so she wanted to be rebaptized. Anyhow, so I wear my purity ring as a symbol of my faith to God. You're so full of shit, Gypsy. Oh, also, that pic of me licking a knife, I'm not going crazy. I was dressed as Harley Quinn, the Joker from Batman's girlfriend. LOL. I'm not nut. So Aleah, no, still Gypsy, says, oh, I see you got a new beau, winky face. Did things not work out with that other boy, Cody Jett? Also, I'm on Instagram, Skype, and Twitter, LOL. Oh my God, you make reborn baby dolls? Cool. I have an avatar one. By the way, all you sleuthers out there, if you can find Gypsy's old Instagram or Twitter, hit me up. Let me know. Aleah goes on to talk about her relationship. If you want to read more on that, please pause and read the screenshot for yourself. All right. So Aleah continues and says, the pic of you in the headpiece is especially beautiful. You've done a ton of growing up. It's insane. We have a ton of catching up to do, Missy. I really hope we get to meet up and hang out soon because that would be incredible. Gypsy responds back, that's awful about your ex, but so happy that you found love. Look at us young women with great guys. Aleah says, LOL, I know. I used to never think it it was possible, but I now realize that it is very much. Gypsy says, thank you. I was doing a dress-up thing. I like to cosplay, so I was Mary from TV show Rain. Aleah says, gorgeous girl. Gypsy says, yes, and in March, Nick and I planned a meeting. We're gonna go see the new upcoming Cinderella movie. I'm dressing as Cinderella, and he's going in a more formal wear dress shirt and tie, LOL, and I'll get my very first kiss. I'm so excited. I'm also nervous because I don't know how to kiss, LOL. Research on YouTube, LOL. So again, Gypsy is able to have a Twitter, a Facebook, multiple Facebooks, a Skype, and she's researching how to make out on YouTube. Where's Dee Dee again? Where is she in harm's way? Where is she being medically abused? Because if you go back, Gypsy knew she had a chromosome disorder this entire time. Anyhow. Where do you guys plan on meeting? Are you nervous at all? Gypsy says, at the movies. Mom is going with me, of course. So, well, the plan is Mom and I go to the theater. Nick will get there early, so I'll meet up with him in the lobby, take our first pic as a couple, then have our first kiss. Then I'll just say, hey, Mom, I made a new friend. We trade phone numbers, keep in touch. Then he will ask my mom's permission to court me. Then I'm betting she'll say okay since he is respectable. Then he can visit more. He already bought the ring. It's beautiful. So sometime in 2016, proposal happens. I say yes. We plan, marry, and we hope to buy land and live in a smaller home, but then live happily ever after. As for work, he and I started a jewelry business called Ruby Emerald Creations because I also make jewelry. That's the plan. Am I nervous? Yes. One, because I hope and pray my mother likes him. In the past, I told my mom something mean. I said I wished your mom was my mom instead of my mom, because Miss Amy let Aleah date anyone she wanted, so that hurt my mom. But I get it now. She only wants the best for me. But I wanted to warn you, whoever was starting rumors said you got knocked up by a guy and you don't know who the baby's for. And that you used to call me, quote, tard girl, like retarded. That's why Mom and I distanced ourselves. I was too hurt for so long to talk to you again until now because I wanted to know the truth. Because I'm like, I thought of you as like an older sister. And sure, I'm not pretty like you. Sure, boys don't flock to me. But one, I'm smarter than most give me credit for. And two, I thought we was pals. I just can't believe for years this rumor was a lie. It's just mind-blowing. I want to apologize for not coming to talk sooner, sister. I don't think Mom will change her mind. And then the screenshot is cut off. I find these messages between them super interesting, especially the fact that Gypsy knew that she did, in fact, have a chromosome deletion. So what do you guys think? Let's hear about it. Leave your thoughts down in the comments.